G'day and welcome to a week 3 update for the sub 3 hour marathon experiment. This has been the most interesting week because first of all it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and as we roll into New Year's, this is the kind of week where you got to make some allowances, and I certainly did that. With Christmas coming on, usually there's a little bit of drinking, there's a lot more eating. So I fully expected numbers and stuff to sort of change this week. But off the back of last week, which showed some of those major kind of little breakthroughs with some of the, sub 6 sort of minute per kilometre runs, it's been really, really encouraging. So to get into this week's been really nice. Had Monday off again. Tuesday just did a nice hour run, and then caught up with Mel down at the park and just did kept a couple extra K, just really slow as we went round with little man in the pram. But the Wednesday was a really interesting one because that felt like another breakthrough again for me. And the reason I say that is because even though in the last 2 weeks I've started to see the odd kilometre here or there sort of just sneak into that sort of 5-minute 50, 5-minute 40 sort of range, I've still been averaging over 6 minutes per K as an average across the whole run. But on 23rd of December, I did a 52-minute run. So, but the average was 5 minutes 41 per kilometre. So that's the average, and to me that is fantastic because just literally 16 days ago, or 16 days before that, I was averaging 6 minutes 24 per kilometre, which is like a 4-hour 40 marathon if you were to extrapolate that out. At 5 minutes 40 or 5 minutes 41, that's a 3-hour 59 marathon, or a sub 4-hour marathon. So I've literally stripping off sort of 40 minutes plus of a marathon time at that really easy heart rate. I don't know if you can see this, it's literally just starting to drizzle here, rain now. We've woke up this morning and it's like 17 degrees on the Gold Coast. It's chilly, which is the reason for the jumper. I feel like I'm back in Geelong. But this week, last week, week 3 has been really, really cool. Christmas Eve, didn't really do much. It actually hasn't even logged because I didn't even wear my actual watch. We just did a really cruisy 4K kind of little, more like a Santa Claus photo shoot than anything. So you'll see that, a couple of photos there, but it actually didn't record any data. I didn't take my heart rate, and I forgot to turn my watch on. Christmas day off, just enjoyed it. Way too much food, a few too many beers, maybe 4 or 5. Saturday, just stepped it up again with a really good long run. I ran with the pod, RK Pod, first up, and we did a really good hour and a half through hills. So my heart rate kind of blew out a little bit, but I was kind of cool with that. I took a sort of 5-10 minute break at the end of that run, and then I went and did another 40 minutes just on my own, just pulled it back to the 140 beats per minute that I wanted to sort of stick at and just see where those kilometres are at, and you'll see the data there. Then on the Sunday again, this really impressed me because after a good long run, I actually pulled up with a really quite sore left Achilles on the Saturday, and I probably iced it 2 or 3 times in the Saturday. It was just a real niggle, but it was quite painful. So must have had a little, maybe a bit of inflammation there from the hills or something we did. But on the Sunday went out and just went really slow, low heart rate, and again did these 5-minute 45s. The rain's starting to come down here now, so I'm going to wrap this up. God, beautiful one day. But week 3 results are in. Check them out. It's so nice to see already, just in 3 weeks of low heart rate training. Literally have not done a speed session. I've done just the tiniest amount of strength work, and what I mean by that is probably twice I think I've done 30 bodyweight squats, and probably 3 times I think it is now, I'll have to go back and check, but I've done about 10 push-ups, and that's literally it. That's all I've done in terms of any sort of strength training. So super impressed with the numbers. I am so stoked that this is producing results the way I want. 6 minutes 24 down to 5 minute 40 average. That's a 43-second per kilometre improvement in just 3 weeks of really easy running. So I'm absolutely stoked. Can't wait to see it slip under 5 minutes 30s. Now that Christmas is out of the way, I'm sort of going to try and step up the discipline with across all areas now, and just see the improvements and get over the next 4 weeks. So stay tuned. Even better, come and join me, start running at some nice low heart rate, and check out the improvements yourself. Love to see your comments online. Look forward to seeing you at the end of week 4. Cheers.